It's one of those days that's so hot, your mom's throwing Johnson's baby powder on your back so you don't have to sweat. But instead of making you feel better, you just reek of musk and baby butt. And you're speckled, like a little quail like you can get at the Sari Sari store. 3 cousins are stationed at the table with banana leaves, which are also the plates, just swatting away flies. You're starving, and the tables are lined up end to end with food. The cooking took days. I mean, it does back home too, for any good party. Your mom couldn't host anything if she didn't cook enough for everyone to have seconds, and then take some extra home. You remember the first time in 2nd grade when you went to a birthday party without your parents? It was Kyle from school. He invited you to a sleepover and you all watched Tarzan in theaters. But your mom seemed horrified when she found out that all they served you was chips and pizza and cake. Nako, they served you pizza! You just shrugged off her mom's buzzkill, but you did remember to eat before hanging out with white people after that. Not that it's all about the food, no. But food is definitely not insignificant. You remember when a mango fell out of a tree when you're outside talking to your Uncle Puti, which means white because he's mad pale. And it fell right between his legs, mere centimeters away from essentially castrating your mother's favorite brother. And you thought to yourself, well, damn, that's rough. Because normally you like mango. But that moment really made you think. Things are complex like that. Like now, you're the PI, and life is good. Sure, life might not be good for everyone, and sure, something could happen that messes it all up. But for now, it seems great just to chill here and wake up with the cocks at dawn, or buy corn from a street vendor, or eat hot dogs with banana ketchup for breakfast. You don't want to think about school. About how everyone else is going to places just like this to serve and find themselves and pump up their resumes full of times they've helped brown people. About how everyone else is meeting people they never knew were so much like them. So they say. But you just hang out with your grandparents, who you know are a lot like you. It's awesome. You plan on staying and becoming an exotic soap opera star. Exotic? For being American? That's something your friends back home would laugh at. Sure, they act like it's cool, but you know. You know that whenever they see another Pinoy somewhere, they say, oh my God, my best friend is Filipino. And you just want to say, don't embarrass me. But you guess it doesn't really matter anyway, because half of the Filipino people are either Spanish or Chinese, or ever growingly, Korean. Being Filipino doesn't necessarily mean you need to have Filipino blood at all. Kind of like America. But you haven't fully figured out what being American means yet either. Because technically, you're just American. Like fully American. Never born anywhere else. But you're also Filipino-American. And it's not fair that all of your friends get to be more American than you, even though you all grew up in Indiana, which is arguably the most American of America, by virtue of everyone calling themselves Hoosiers. So you're a Hoosier too? You're also whatever you feel like filling in at the time, which is more and more becoming black. Not in any way that you can describe, but it seems less likely that whenever a black person introduces him or herself to someone who isn't black, that the other person feels the need to respond with, oh my God, my best friend home is black. Or, even better, oh, I just love black food. Which you get a lot, but for Filipino. Which Which is why it's getting harder and harder to distinguish your culture from your food. But maybe they're kind of supposed to be the same. You think about how eating makes you feel, full and warm on the inside. Kind of like how hearing your 2-year-old cousin Angelo learning English for the first time makes you feel warm on the inside. With rice just stuffed in his cheeks. And you think to yourself, naku naman Jello, slow down with the rice. But you keep stuffing your face too. And you can both be fat Filipinos together. And at that moment, I guess that's all that really matters.
Among the 98 submitted monologues, we did not receive any from the Native American perspective.